In our strategy, we focus on phases, not headlines. We track signals and sequencing. We measure pressure building beneath the surface. February looks calm, but beneath that calm, the structure may be shifting. And when structure shifts, hedges behave differently. We are reviewing the Macro to Mortgage blog on February OPEX and mortgage rate risk. The piece highlights how volatility windows and changing correlations deserve attention. Our role is to translate it into phase probability and transmission mechanics. Options expiration is mechanical. Dealers hedge exposure into expiration. That hedging can suppress volatility. When contracts roll off, that support disappears. Liquidity thins. Small flows can move markets more than usual. For many years, the pattern was simple. Stocks fall, bonds rally, yields drop, mortgage rates improve. That negative correlation became an assumption. Since 2022, that assumption has weakened. Term premium returned. Inflation volatility returned. Fiscal supply increased. Now stocks and bonds can fall together. That changes risk transmission. If equity weakness no longer guarantees falling yields, mortgage rate relief becomes less predictable. The hedge becomes conditional, not automatic. In our strategy, this aligns with late Phase 1 drifting toward Phase 2 pressure. Phase 1 can look stable at the index level. Phase 2 reveals compression and volatility beneath stability. This does not confirm breakdown, but it increases fragility. Markets anchor to the last cycle. For many years, bonds cushioned equity weakness. When that relationship shifts, positioning adjusts slowly. That lag is where volatility can emerge. Through March 2026, we assign roughly even odds to continued choppy behavior. There is meaningful probability of volatility expansion. Credit stress remains lower probability for now. By mid-2026, if correlation instability persists, Phase 2 pressure rises. This is conditional, not predictive. Watch how yields behave during equity weakness. Watch volatility structure. Watch breadth beneath index stability. Watch term premium pressure. Correlation itself becomes a signal. If this type of structured macro breakdown helps you filter noise from signal, consider subscribing. The goal here is not headlines. It is helping you recognize phase shifts and understand what actually changes beneath price. What changes is our reliance on bonds as automatic hedges. We elevate correlation monitoring. We tighten confirmation before assuming rates fall. What does not change is discipline. We do not trade calendars. We do not force exposure. We stay tranche-based. We preserve optionality. Quick note. This is educational macro analysis, not financial advice. February OPEX is not the real story. The correlation regime is. When the hedge changes, the structure changes. We do not need to be early. We just cannot afford to be late.